Let's start with the 5 year plans. First 5 year plan was from 1951 to 1956. In this plan, dams were set up, IITs were set up, GDP target was 2.1%, and achievement was 3.6%. So it was a highly successful first year plan. The plan was based on Harold Dormer model. The key area on which the entire plan was focused was primary sector. Under this plan, three dams were set up. One was Bhakra Nangal Dam, that was on Satluj River. Second was Hirakud Dam, that was on Mahanadi River. Third was Nagarjun Sagar Dam, that was on Krishna River. So a quick revision of first 5 year plan, that is from 1951 to 56. It was based on Harold Dormer model. Dams were set up. Three dams were set up: Bhakra Nangal Dam, Hirakud Dam, and Nagarjun Sagar Dam. Bhakra Nangal Dam was set up on Satluj River. Hirakud Dam was set up on Mahanadi River. Nagarjun Sagar Dam was set up on Krishna River. GDP achievement, what target was given for it? It was 2.1%. What it achieved was 3.6%. Primary area for focus was primary sector, that is agriculture, because India wanted to become self-reliant. Now, if we go for a second 5 year plan, so second 5 year plan was based on the model of PC Mahalanobis model. So he is a professor. The key focus of this plan was rapid industrialization. In first 5 year plan, we see that first of all the government is focusing on setting up primary sector, that is agriculture, and then they are trying to be self-sufficient by setting up industrialization. So the target was 4.5%. It achieved 4.27%. So it was partially successful, not completely successful. So in first 5 year plan, we see that dams are set up to support agriculture. In second 5 year plan, we see since industrialization is coming up, so three steel plants are set up. First one is Rourkela, second is Durgapur, third is Bhilai. So Rourkela is in Odisha. This steel plant was set up with the help of Germany. Second is Durgapur. Durgapur steel plant is in West Bengal and it was set up with the help of UK. Third is Bhilai. Bhilai is in Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh plant was set up with the help of USSR. Now let's talk about third 5 year plan. So third 5 year plan is based on Gadgil formula. We have two persons, that is Harold Dormer for first, Mahalanobis for second, and Gadgil for third. The key focus was self-reliant and self-generating economy. But during this 5 year plan, that was from 1961 to 66, two wars took place. One was China War, which took place in 1962. Second was Indo-Pak War, which took place in 1965. So during this time, we were importing wheat from USA. The wheat that was being imported was of such poor quality that USA people were feeding those wheats to their pig, and the same kind of wheat was imported by Indians. So the key focus of this third 5 year plan was self-reliant and self-generating economy, so that we don't have to import this pig quality wheat from USA. Target was 5.6, but it could only achieve 2.8% because of China War and Indo-Pak War. So during this time, Green Revolution was also started because we were trying to be a self-generating economy. After this war in 1965, the Planning Commission went on a plan holiday. It is because for 3 years, from 1966 to 69, annual plans were generated, and for each annual plan, new agriculture strategy was set up. After these plan holiday, we came to fourth 5 year plan. Fourth 5 year plan was from 1969 to 1974. This fourth 5 year plan was also based on Gadgil formula and Rudra Allen model as well. So if there are two options in your exam question, that is Gadgil and Rudra Allen, you should tick Rudra Allen for fourth 5 year plan. If there is Gadgil in the option and Rudra Allen is not there, so tick Gadgil. Now key focus was on growth with stability. Here we are trying to be self-reliant and self-generating economy, but here we are trying to grow, and growth has to come with stability. Progressive achievement of self-reliance. Here also in third 5 year plan we are trying to be self-reliant. Here also in fourth 5 year plan we are trying to be self-reliant. So self-reliant, it was divided into three parts, that we were trying to focus on family planning. You must have heard that slogan, Bache Do Hi Achhe. So this family planning came. 14 banks were nationalized. Please look into which 14 banks were nationalized. And then third is undergoing nuclear test. So India underwent nuclear test. There were 5 permanent members of UN who were already working on these nuclear things, but India was a non-permanent member, and it became the first non-permanent member of United Nations Security Council who undertook this nuclear test. The name of the nuclear test was Smiling Buddha because it was conducted on the birth anniversary of Lord Buddha, and the location was Pokhram, Rajasthan. Target was 5.6, but India could only achieve 3.3%. So this was also a failure. Now we come to fifth 5-year plan. Fifth 5-year plan was from 1974 to 78. It was based on DP Dhar model. It was the key focus of this plan was removal of poverty. See, in all of these plans, we are trying to remove poverty. We are trying to alleviate poverty. But here, for the first time, a slogan came, that is Garibi Hatao. We are also trying to focus on this self-reliance thing, that is we have to attain self-reliance. So from third 5-year plan we have been focusing on self-reliance. Fourth also we were trying growth and stability, but in fifth again we are back on the agenda of self-reliance. Minimum need program in 1974. So a minimum need program was launched, according to which basic need for everyone, that is basic needs are your house, clothing and food. So it was aimed that these 3 basic needs must be provided for everyone, and then a 20-point program was launched. We'll talk about this later. So, and then RRBs were set up. Here the target was 4.4, achievement was 4.8, so it was a successful program. After this, during this time in 1976, emergency was also set up. Because of national emergency, this Indira Gandhi government, it could not be successful. 1978 mein Janata Party government came under Morarji Desai. So this government was for 2 years, 1978 to 1980. The main emphasis of this Janata government was an emphasis on employment. This is not important, although you just need to remember that 2-year plan was there, rolling plan. During Janata government, what they focused on was, first they wanted to introduce one annual plan. If that annual plan is successful, then they would roll the whatever key focus areas or whatever plans they have made in that particular year, they would roll them forward to the next year as well. So Janata government was also there only for 2 years. We'll discuss other 5-year plans in next video.